Alrighty. Merry Christmas Eve and soon Happy New Year to all our friends out there. Jim Stevens here with Yakima Hypnosis. And this topic, which is going to be brief but hopefully informative, is all about those pesky resolutions that many of us still make. Let me ask you this: have you gotten to the point where you're like, resolutions, what's the point? You know, the day after I made them, the week after I made them, you know, I'm already back to bad, okay? And what kind of resolutions are we talking about? Well, how about, you know, obviously get that weight under control, right? Or how about maybe it's smoking, okay? Maybe it's to just be better. So what's going on? You know, why is it so hard? Well, look, I'm not an artist, okay? But here we are, you know, and we decide we're going to make a resolution. And here's the thing with a lot of these resolutions, like losing weight, what does that mean? Well, it means you're going to have to, not go on a diet. You already are on one, right? I mean, if we're eating it all, we're on a diet. But you're going to have to change that diet. And then maybe you're going to decide you also need to exercise more. Are you exercising now? And maybe you need to change the people you hang out with, or the thing, you know, the places you go, etc. Any one of these resolutions isn't just a simple, I'm going to lose weight or gain weight if you have to be that person. Okay, so just like, I'm going to step over here out of the camera view for a moment. Just like we talked about on a previous video that we went over this, what's really going on here, and we'll set this down for a minute. Okay, this represents anything, any one of these you want to do. And here's the critical factor. The critical factor, actually, our conscious mind has a critical factor, subconscious mind has its own, and so does the unconscious. The critical factor is just to, do you pass go or not? Is this something that deep inside, is it dangerous? Is it something we would accept in the first place? And then we try, and if it passes that test, then we're going to lose weight, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do the other thing. And this represents willpower. If it's out here, and hopefully we get some traction down here, right? But the problem is, you don't exercise, you like that food, and you get the pushback. All right, so let's look at that for a minute. If it's out here in our thinking, it's willpower. Okay? How much willpower do you really have? Here's the thing. Willpower is a perishable resource in our body. It's exhaustible. And in fact, we have very little willpower at our disposal because we're already using up a lot of it. How do we do that? By continuing to show up for work. By getting up in the morning every day, by getting the kids off to school, by not choking that friend that just irritates you. You know, we're already using a lot of our willpower without even knowing it. Making the bed, brushing our teeth, shaving. These are all elements of willpower. So then, below the level of consciousness, we have the subconscious. Well, what's down here? All of the programs that run our life. Once things have been relegated to habit, once they've been relegated to a deep held belief that you would not violate under any circumstance, that's the realm down here. And that realm is inexhaustible. It's changeable, but there's no limit to the amount of content and the power of the subconscious programs. So what's the secret? Real simple. Install your resolutions down here. How do you do that? Well, as it happens, through the month of January, we at Yakima Hypnosis are going to run a resolution installation special. So get a hold of us, because here's what we can do. We can take this resolution that you've got, that you want, and my suggestion is this. You can have up to 3 really powerful resolutions. By powerful, I mean they're going to take 90 days or longer, maybe even all year. Do better at my work. If you're in sales, to improve the way you contact people, the way you follow up with people, the way you close the sales, whatever it might be, getting over fear of rejection, getting all that stuff. If it's health, maybe you need to stop smoking, but add on to that some other things. So, but what I'm telling you is we can work with about 3 really big resolutions and install them. Well, what happens when we install them? It means we take and we get it through the critical factor. That's the part which is that part's easy, by the way. You wouldn't even make the resolution if it violated your conscious critical factor. And then we start working on the only willpower you're going to need is to do the practice sessions, the self-hypnosis sessions that you're going to pick up when we're done, and get it down here into the subconscious level where it can get some pushback. And then we're going to teach you how, once it's here, to actually engage the power of your subconscious to get on your side and create pull-through instead of having to push. Push takes a little bit of willpower. Pull-through takes none. In fact, once you get that, resistance is futile. All right, that's it. Again, get a hold of us at yakimahypnosis.com. You can click the button on this page and engage us. yakimahypnosis.com, and you'll see Ron and myself. You can pick one of us, click our picture. That takes you to our individual bio page where you can actually then contact us, and we will see you in 2019, and we will install those powerful resolutions that you want to see done. All right, I'm going to walk over here in the video. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. See you in 2019. Bye.